Today is Tuesday, September 10th, and this is another update on my progress beating the S&P 500 along with Bill Ackman's Pershing Square holdings. I do make these videos every Tuesday and Sunday, so if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. These are the 3 sales that I've made since my last update. I closed my position in Goldman Sachs with a 0.54% loss, and the Citigroup position got closed at a 1.8% loss. I sold both of these positions right at the open today, which worked out really well. Goldman Sachs ended up closing the day out at a 4.39% loss, and Citigroup had a 2.67% loss. I also decided to trim my Costco position by 10%. All I was looking to do with that was just secure some of the profits that I had already made. I used some of the money that those sales were able to generate to open up one new position. I took 5% of my portfolio and opened up a short position in Five9. The company offers AI cloud platforms to contact centers. The stock's performance has been pretty bad so far this year, and just a few days ago, a lot of the top executives trimmed some of their positions, and there definitely could be valid reasons for them doing that, but to me, it just signals that they think that there's a possibility that the stock's going to further decline. Since the beginning of the year, the stock is down 64.48%. There's only a couple times this entire year where the 5-day moving average was at least where the 15-day moving average was, but during all of those times, the 5-day never really saw any time above the 15, and after each one of those periods, it saw even further rapid declines. So there is a possibility that if the chart continues that trend, we enter into a slight consolidation period. So this is what the SPY chart currently looks like. Currently, the SPY price is still below the 15-day moving average, but it has been able to make pretty good gains over the last couple of days, and right now, the SPY price is right directly at where the 5-day moving average is, which is also right at the point where this trend line is. So there's going to always be a possibility that it bounces downward off the trend line, but where the market had just already fallen 4%, I feel pretty confident that it's going to go through this trend line and also get above the 15-day moving average. I really think what everyone's looking forward to hearing and wanting to hear is that Jerome Powell says that there's going to be additional rate cuts after the September meeting. I definitely think it would get the market excited again if at the September meeting he implied at the November meeting and even the December meeting there would be more rate cuts. This is the first page of all my current positions, which is showing 13 out of 16. Right now, General Electric, Costco, Apple, Amazon, and Nvidia make up my top 5, and those account for 35.32% of my portfolio. By profit, Apple is still my biggest winner with a 16.97% gain. Costco's still been doing pretty good as well. That has a 12.59% gain. It was announced that Palantir was going to be added to the S&P 500 on September 23rd. Right now, that has a 20.98% gain. I'm really surprised that Google has fallen to all the way down to 13.99. I'm not at the point where I want to add more to it yet. I at least want to see it recover a little bit before I do anything like that, which is the same position I'm in with C3 AI. It has a 16.61% loss, but it makes up 5.38% of my portfolio, so I don't really want to add to it quite yet until it shows signs of recovery. And these are going to be my remaining 3 positions. Right now, I have 91.2% of my portfolio invested with 8.8 sitting in cash. Since Monday, the S&P 500 had a gain of 1.58%. My portfolio saw a gain of 2.71, and Pershing Square had a gain of 0.13, which brings us year to date. The S&P 500 currently has a gain of 15.87. My portfolio is at a gain of 14.15, and Pershing Square on the year has a gain of 2.09. That's all I got for today. I do make these videos every Tuesday and Sunday, so if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on Sunday.